Please, please,
Yeah.
please. Yes, yes.
So we are going to go through a very important topic today. That's one second. That's called your SEO audit. So we
Yeah.
need to understand SEO audit and why this SEO audit is so important in our SEO, and what is the whole crux of this. See, the SEO audit is important because it gives a clear picture about a website on various aspects of on-page SEO, your technical SEO, and off-page SEO. So when you do audit, you'll come to know the real picture, why exactly your website needs improvement, and how you can improvise the performance, and what are the issues you can address immediately, and where are the issues you are lagging. So the whole purpose why we do audits, you just tell me, explain me why you are going to do any kind of audit.
So, in a just a simple way, if I am as I'm understanding this, no, whatever the missings or whatever the errors, on whatever the line items to be added or removed, or if it is anything happened, that can be done uh, in the audit phase, so that the output should be in a perfect manner.
Absolutely. So audit we do to scrutinize the things whether it is as per the as per the standards. Okay. So when we audit, we'll come to know the real picture. We got to
Right.
understand we got to infer some important observations and various correction area, improvement area. So when we do audit, we come up with observation points.
Correct.
So
Correct.
these points are to be corrected. And the auditors, when you are doing audit, whole idea to scrutinize very, very minutely. There should not be any point you should leave. And when you are scrutinizing, you should have the action points which you need to highlight. Mention those recommendation, suggestion, and the whole idea of audit is when you're going for the next round, next audit, consequent audit, after maybe a gap of 1 month, then you will should see those points which those you mentioned in the previous audit.
Yeah.
The action has been taken on those points, and you should not come in the next subsequent audit. That's the entire idea. That's why whenever we audit here, SEO audit also have the same essence. When we do SEO audit, we are using various tools. With tools, what are tools? I will tell you. I will explain you everything. But now, just to give you overview, why we use this audit and what are the tools we are using, that also I will explain you. And how we are using that also I'm going to explain you. And how we start this audit and how to take up this audit. Just with let us give an example and let's take it one by one. And before that, I'll just give a small overview about the tools which you are going to use. I'll give you the entire tool list to you. I've already given in the
Yes,
mail.
yes, yes, yes. I
This
have
tool
gone through
list
that
is
email.
there. So in
Yes,
the
yes,
one file is called tool. The file I've already shared with you. So
yes.
in that file also this tool list is there. But before I check, I'll just give a small overview. When we start, we are going to use this tools one by one. So mostly we are going to use by auditing a particular website. We are going to use iWebCheck. This is the first one we are going to use more and more because it will give you a comprehensive result. And SEO Optimer we will use for content strength. For example, your how much strength a website content is having. You want to understand that SEO Optimer you can use. Even a small SEO tool also we can use to understand content strength. You have to just copy paste your website URL. You will come to know the content. When we'll go through the parameter, I will explain it again. SEO site checkup is also one of the website for website audit. More than SEO site checkup, we are more preferring this one, iWebCheck. So our first preference will be iWebCheck in the entire exercise of auditing. SEO review tools to analyze the backlinks, number of backlinks the website is having, off-page SEO strength. What is the off-page SEO the website is doing? To understand that, SEO review tools will help you. Alexa.com/site info. This particular Alexa.com/site info is important to get Alexa ranked. You see, Alexa.com is a website. It is from Amazon, Alexa.
Yeah,
Understood?
yeah,
So
yeah.
it also gives us ranking of the website. That is global ranking and India ranking. Why the ranking is so important? Let just give me an idea. Why you feel ranking is important?
Because based on the performance, we will be keeping on selecting the tools. I mean, the pages.
Yeah. So absolutely. See, ranking is very important. See, audit you do in a particular date. For example, today is one particular date. I'm going to
Yeah.
do this audit. So I when I do audit, I will check the ranking of the website. For example, my website is around 3,55,000 Alexa ranking, global ranking. Okay, I am doing this audit today. So if I am doing this audit, there are a lot of SEO activities I keep doing, right? I will do
Yes.
content optimization. I will do additional technical SEOs. I will do off-page SEO. I will do a lot of backlinking. Lot of SEO activity will continue for the website. And I need to check after a month, after a period, whether there's improvement in my website ranking or not, right? So that's very important. When you do activities, you always need some results that should have some kind of result for to measure their performance, right? To measure the difference about what happened when before and after, right? For
Yes.
example, today your ranking is 3,55,000,
Mhm.
and 1 month after you're doing after a lot of SEO activity you keep doing, then after 1 month you check your website ranking come down to 3,12,000. Definitely there's improvement, right? There's improvement because you're going towards because in ranking what happened? Whichever is the top, it starts for 1, 2, 3, 4, right?
Correct,
So
correct.
in that sense, if you're in going up towards that, then definitely your ranking is improving, right? So
Yes.
for that sense, ranking is important for a SEO or digital marketer also to identify in a particular date what was my ranking, and you need to also can show to the client that yes, I have done this particular efforts and we have done for your company, and now the ranking has improved. So let us once we go back to that metrics, we will again discuss.
Yes.
GT
Uh,
metrics tool we will use. This is for speed test. Your website
GT.
speed. How much loading speed your website is having, we use this GT.
Yes, the other day we were discussing about that.
Developer wala we will not use much, and mobile friendly test. So this is also we can use for mobile friendly testing. And Majestic SEO is also for checking backlinks. SEObility.net is also one of the SEO tool. Alexa, again I discussed. This is mobile speed test we can do. Think with
Google.com. Yeah.
So these are few tools we are going to see. Let's go to the screen and let's go back to the screen and we'll see what. So and also we'll open up an Excel sheet where I will show you the entire audit format. I have shown you one audit format here.
Uh, the link, I mean, that file which you showed shared with me, the Excel I have kept is open.
Yeah, perfect. You have kept it open, right?
Yes, yes.
So let me explain. You see, when I start this audit, my whole idea to put the date first. Date is very important when you are giving audit or starting audit. My screen is visible to you.
Yes, yes.
So parameter, these are the parameters. This is particulars
So,
and this is the
one
score.
second, Kumar. For getting the date and time, there is shift, all shift colon, right? Automatically in the Excel.
That is the shortcut, but ideally, I'm just telling you
Okay,
can,
okay, please tell me.
yeah, without that also you can manually write. What are the important things here? One is parameter, particular, and score.
Okay.
And bottom most important point after is your to mention the actions point. What are the suggestion? What are the suggestion? Immediate suggestion you are giving to the company. You are acting as a digital marketer. You are asking developer to correct. Maybe you have to plan out some action plan as a digital marketer. See, certain things your developer will do. For example, custom for not core pages. These things your developer will create, but there are certain things you need to plan. For example, lack of optimum keywords usage. Then you have to plan and you have to connect with your content writer. You have to create content. You have to analyze the keywords,
Yes.
and you have to do keyword research. You need to understand which keyword I will ask my content writer to write no particular blog or content for my particular website. So this is our job. But certain jobs you can. So let's go one by one. So if, for example, this is a website. Maybe for this is a website, or any other website per se we can take. This also we can take.
Okay.
Copy the URL. You just open the URL here. Open
Mm-hmm.
that particular website here. This is loading. Go to this website iWebCheck.
Okay.
iWebCheck is a standard tool which is good, good tool which will provide you comprehensive website result. So just paste the URL. Click on analyze.
It's loading.
So this is a tool which you have to ideally we have to use because it gives the result and very detailed result. And we have other tools also which I have explained you like those things also you can try, and but mostly this will give a very accurate results. So
Okay.
we prefer iWebCheck.com for SEO audit, and yeah, it's taking little time, no problem. By the time it gets loaded. So this particular website design and UX user experience, this part, these are the score high, medium, low. Okay, this you have to give. I'll tell you how to give this scores. But this we have given average. This you have to go to the website. For example, I went to this website. This website taking long time to respond. That's the no problem. We'll take another website and we'll open this one. Okay, it's getting faster. See how fast. So let's go to the website for easylives.in. So we to understand the user perspective, you have to go to the website and just browse the website, see how much what you feel about this website as a user, and just analyze it. Where you found it is lagging, or whether you found it's user friendly website or not, or just to you have to scrutinize it your own way first and give a rating about the website, like okay, why you feel that this particular website is good, or you found it very good, or I'm talking about average or below average. So that's what you have to. If you found this is average website, then you have to give your own remark. This is completely your own remark. Rest are your metrics based. This is your own experience related remarks you have to give.
Okay.
1 second.
Yeah, sure.
So, hello. So
Yes,
you got the result now. So you go back to iWebCheck here.
Okay.
So iWebCheck has analyzed your website at its own way and reports that it has given some priority. So in the left side, you can see something called high score, and in the it is medium score, and this is low score indicator.
Okay.
Just see the indicator: high, low, medium. So okay, so when you are making the audit report for your client, or when you're making SEO audit report, make sure that this particular scores you can give based on this the outcomes on various parameters. So when you do this audit, then you can see the first and foremost there are top priorities which is mentioned here.
Okay.
When we analyze this website, iWebCheck is a tool which has analyzed you, given you three important top priorities. Okay, so these are the top priority. You may pass on to your developer to fix those. So first and foremost, you have to copy this like this.
Okay.
Okay. Copy that, Control C, and go back to your this format, this is the audit format which we have done, created. Go back to the audit format, and you have to just you have to paste it. Like select here and paste that. Okay. So this, you copy and paste that. These are the top priorities. That is very important for you to fix. So as per the audit check, your alt attribute to the images is missing. So alt attribute is nothing but your alt tagging, your naming of the
Okay.
images, which is not done. So images are without any particular name. It is just blindly uploaded without giving the proper tags.
Got it.
So that's why it is showing. And custom 404 error pages are important to be created by developer. It is not done. And there are some HTML validation errors are there in your particular website. Your website developer need to go and fix those errors. So these three things you have found this audit report. This particular three things in top priority is asking. iWebCheck is saying to correct. So you should always mention your top priority here. You should not miss to write down your top priority somewhere here.
Okay.
Down in the suggestion section, where actions are you're giving suggestions to your team to take immediate action. So you should take up some points. For one important points, we can see alt attribute and custom 404 pages,
Yes.
right? And HTML validation. We have included those 3 points here also in suggestion. So this is a logic. When top priorities are there, when you see these top priorities in this iWebCheck report, always give those top priority as a mention in the suggestion column in the bottom, and always mention it to your developer or your developer to take action. If you are doing some website audit for your clients also, then your client developer, you should mention them.
Hello.
You have to mention the client about these are areas we need to do immediate action.
Okay.
So when you go to this second parameter, social media indicator. So this social media indicator is also about your presence in social media.
Okay.
So how much the 66 posts are there, 4 mentions and 0. So it shows that they are very, very average. So this medium score also given by iWebCheck. We are not denying that they don't have presence, but their presence is very, very mediocre.
Okay.
So in that sense, you also can always mention it here in your report that need to make presence in social media, strong presence. So yeah, you have to write stronger presence. Because you have only fewer posts. They have to plan some regular content for their social media. And each and every time they need to plan for proper posting. Especially in the Facebook page, it needs improvement. Instagram is weak, and Twitter handle there is no presence. So why I have mentioned this, when I analyze this, I also got to know the Instagram is weak. There are very less followers in Instagram. Facebook, there are very few posts they have already done, and very less likes of their pages. Okay. And Twitter also, they have not created any presence, anything. They're not even Twitter account. They have handles they have not created. Okay. In that sense, you came to know that they definitely need to work on this particular social media planning for their own website, and should have a proper social media calendar to ensure their strategy should be very much properly lined up with the proper strategy should be there, so that your post should be minimum as a company in a week. Every week they should have a proper plan of social media calendar. What post we are going to do on day basis. When you go through social media marketing, there's something very important, something called social media content calendar.
Okay.
This calendar, when you do this and when we properly company does this, then they will have a very strong presence in the particular social media, Facebook, Instagram. Then they are very, very properly posting, do proper regular post. There are a lot of followers. There will be a lakhs of followers there. Understood?
Okay.
Now, as this company has not focused much on social media, that's why they need to improve. Okay.
Got it.
Now, this website Alexa rank. So this rank you have to find out by using this same website which I told you. See, here also you can see Alexa ranking. iWebCheck also will give you some Alexa ranking here. See this one. They have
Okay,
taken
traffic
this
light.
from Alexa only. This 5,44,654 the global rank, and 1,63,216 is the India ranking.
The ranking.
This
Okay.
is one only, but you can still open this website alexa.com/site info, and you can go and just paste down the URL. Okay, paste down the URL and just paste it here.
Okay.
Yeah, it's getting loaded. So report will come back.
Basically, right now we are only looking for this Indian
Ranking,
website.
yeah. Alexa. See, but Alexa is providing all the gamut of services. I'm not telling. Alexa is a website which will give you audits, on-page tracker, as competitor keyword metrics. It is also having paid tools, paid services. Alexa.
Acha.
So we are using iWebCheck because of this kind of free service it's provides. So you can see Alexa is also giving this site ranking here.
Okay.
5,40,000 Alexa rank here. 5,41,35. 1,30,550 India rank. Take this ranking here and just update it.
Rajesh, I have a quick question. So, for example, if we are doing any audits kind of thing in the further, for example, if I'm working for any client or if I'm working for any developer, so when I'm doing for any audit kind of thing, do I need to specifically provide the proof or like a screenshots, anything in order where I have confirmed that this is the traffic rank, this is a global rank, and this is the India rank. See, for example,
In the source, you can just proof in the sense, yes, you can write down the source Alexa. You want how to prove you can use this URL. Just copy this URL
yeah,
and
but I mean,
just paste it here down. Just telling them that this is the reference link. You want to check,
okay, okay,
they can
okay.
also
So,
go and
okay,
cross
that's
check.
so directly we can provide the URL, right? We the URLs we can just help
Yeah.
them by providing
Either
the.
your data is important because you are already validated. In case you want to give them some URL to cross check, then you can give them this. This is the right one. You can they will click here and they can cross check that also.
Got it, got it.
So you remember I told you about something called domain authority
Yeah.
and page authority, and there's a company called Moj, Moj, Moj.com.
Oh yes. Okay.
I told you, I think Moj, Moj.com. So they coined this interesting terminology called page authority and domain authority. Domain authority nothing but, for example, any website, alexa.com, amazon.com, flipkart.com, timesofindia.com, anywhere, any .com, tata.com. So whatever website we have, if this domain authority is based on the authority level of the website, means how much in a scale of 0 to 100. So those websites which are higher authority means those websites were highly trusted and a lot of traffic will come in, lakhs and millions of traffic. People give a lot of links to the website, like Wikipedia.
Yeah.
So those websites having the domain authority will be going up more than 90 plus, somewhere 98, 99 like that. So newer website will have lesser domain authority. The whole idea of domain authority, every website starts its journey from zero, right? they
Okay.
they need to scale up, right? And they need to scale up the popularity of the website. They need to go up in the land, so that the journey will start from zero. It will start maybe reach to 12, 13, 14, 20, 50, 30, 40, 50. Going to 80, 90 will be is a journey where your website will be highly popular. You will be very, and that scale they have can be measured at this particular metrics they have created. Most.com, DA and PA, that is called domain authority and page authority. Page authority nothing but the page. For example, any website is there.
Mm-hmm.
Page authority, this is the domain authority, easylives.in. This is the domain. Page is For example, services page.
Yeah.
I'm going to service page. I'm checking the page authority with this page authority of this one is called. If I'm checking for this particular page, then it is known as page authority. Okay.
Okay.
When checking for the entire domain, that is called domain authority. So you have to install an extension in your laptop that is called. Please install that Mojbar Chrome extension.
I'm doing that now.
Mojbar Chrome extension. Second one you have to click.
One. mz.com/
This one. Mojbar second one. See, when I just type Mojbar Chrome extension in Google Chrome. After the second one, you will see Chrome Mojbar Chrome extension. Just click here, and just add to Chrome will come here. Just click add to Chrome.
I just got this thing, Mozilla Premium get started for free today.
Extension, just add this extension.
Actually, not, I didn't get that. Guide to free Mozilla Chrome extension help us.
You have added to Chrome your Mojbar.
I mean, I'm trying to do that, but I'm getting different options asking me. Or else,
Can you see my screen? The second one
That,
only.
I what is
Yeah, chrome.google.com. Mojbar Chrome Web Store. That's one. You just in Google, you type Chrome Mojbar Chrome extension.
Okay, I think I have shared my screen. I think it's visible, right?
Wait. Yeah. Good, yeah.
This one only, right?
Yes. Add to Chrome. Add extension. Yeah, turn on sync.
I think it's done.
Yeah, it's done.
Yeah.
So right, see, okay. Yeah, it's done.
Yes.
Okay. So shall I share the screen?
Yeah, please. I have stopped.
Okay. So once you're done, so what you have to do, for example, here in this right hand corner, you can check here, right?
Yes.
You get to know this extensions here. So just
Correct.
click here. Wherever the Moj bar is there, just click in the Moj bar and pin it. I've already pinned that. It is there here.
Got it.
Yeah. So now what I have to do, I can check DA from here also. For example, I'm writing easy lives. Easy lives. Okay. So once you click on easy life, I just click here, Moj bar. I click here, Moj bar. I clicked on Moj bar here. Understood?
Yeah.
See, I get to know this DA.
Okay, got it. Domain authority.
2. Huh? 2 is the domain authority, which is very low, right? So once I get to know, I need to mention the domain authority also to check, because in case I am taking up the new client and I am doing the SEO for the client. I am doing on-page SEO, I am doing technical SEO, I am doing off-page SEO, I am making backlinks from various sites, authority sites. I am giving backlinks to this website. And if I am working on link building, and I definitely there will be I am working on building up the authority of the website. I'm building up traffic, building up trust. I definitely, this is the parameter even I can show to my client, right?
Yeah.
Tomorrow my website DA will increase to 8 or 10. Maybe I can tell, see, it was 2, now it has gone up to 10. These are the things because efforts we are putting. That's the reason your website domain authority has increased.
Yes.
So these are very important for us. So this metrics you have to give, and you can also 2 is very low. You can write low. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. You know that everything even starting journey everything is low, but they also know it is something acceptable. But we need not to stop. We have to make sure we need to mention this parameter. So it
Okay.
is it will help us to benchmark our performance. In future, when you are going to improve, you can always benchmark those performance. You can tell on this day we did audit or DA was this. After 3-4 months, you can also show that what improvement of your website is having. It,
Okay.
it will take time. It will needs a lot of activities which not immediately overnight it will not happen. See, coming to this point, images.
Mm-hmm.
So what I was discussing with you, alt attribute, right?
Yes, all that is.
So alt attribute is nothing but the alt tag, the name of the images. So see, there are 25 total number of images used in the website. Out of that, 11 have missing alt tag. What do you mean by this? What do you understand by this term?
Because 11 images were not added attribute image. I mean, what to
Yeah.
say? The taglines of the images. For the particular images, that the tagline or the information has been not updated.
Absolutely, absolutely. This is the exact meaning of that. What you're telling. This particular images, missing images, the tag, the image attribute is not given. The alt attribute, the tag is not given. The name is not given. Right. That's
Yes.
the why there's a missing tag. So it is also you have two options. Either you can copy this URL report and also paste it here in your report section to make your guy understand, developer understand what are the areas you can. If your image is within 5 to 10, which can be manageable, copy paste. You just copy this and you can paste it here in your section. This section also you can paste. Okay, right click and paste this one. You copy like this. You know that, right?
Yes.
Here,
Yes.
yeah, you can go and just right click and paste. Those things you can do. But in case you have 20, 30 images not done, no, you are not possible for you paste all the missing tag images. In that case, you just copy this URL of the test report and you just paste it here. So your developer will click here and you will cross check where the images is the you tag. He will do the tagging. So next again you do an audit. This tags won't come. This
Okay.
missing tag 25 out of 25 should be completely red, green, right? But now what is
Right.
the score?
Mm, it is very low score.
Yeah. In between which we have seen this content strength. Let's go back to one more tool to analyze the content strength. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Let's go to this tool which I explained you that time. What tool I was explaining you? SEO Optimer, right? SEOoptimer.com. So let us go back to this tool SEOoptimer.com.
Mhm.
We open this tool and we'll come to know what is the content strength of the website. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Hmm. We just copy this URL. Then we're gonna paste it here and we'll click on audit. So SEO Optimer is also auditing tool only. It will give you fetch you auditing report only. But as we are following iWebCheck, we will take entire report from iWebCheck. But this strength Optimer you can utilize to see the content strength because a lot of on-page factors it will give better results. So we are leveraging the best out of all tools. Whatever information best we can get from each and every tool, we are utilizing that.
Mhm.
Hmm. Whole idea to use these tools, various tools are to make, but we are primarily focused on or iWeb check.
Because basically we are getting maximum results for all the complete audit in iCheck website
Yeah,
only.
iWeb check. Yeah,
iCheck,
absolutely.
yeah.
See here it is showing na 1253 is the word count. That is the strength of a amount of word count we have used. The content strength here is that website is word count is 1253. So this we can mention here. Understood. So to know content strength, we are using this just to make you understand where we are, what we are doing. Now we're coming back to one more important parameter, title. So can you see this report?
Yes, sir.
So title is what score it is given by IGF check title. You remember snippet, title, meta description,
Yes, yes, yes. High score. It is
high
very
score,
good.
and title should be ideally within what 70 characters, 70 to 80,
No,
maximum 80 character also you can go, but no issues. So title 60 to 80 character. What is it as per iWeb check? Is saving 60 to 80 maximum you can go. You should not cross. Ideally, this people have done within the 61 character.
okay.
They are within the particular norm.
Yeah.
So that's the reason it is a high score. So ideally, what you have to do, you have to copy this and you have to paste here in your section here, title section.
Got it.
Then you have to rate them high because it is a high rating because they're following the norms completely. Again, this meta description, meta tag also is high. This is the meta description, nothing but meta description.
Got it.
The
Yeah,
meta
yeah.
description is also within the norm, so you paste it and they're making high. Okay, because here again there is no limit. So, because they are within 157 character, it's quite total. 180 is also good. Here they are asking till 320 we can. That's not till 180 is good. Keyword meta tag, again keyword meta tag, it is like the keywords whatever they use in the website. For example, they use six keywords, mostly car dry cleaning, car disinfection, spa, the car wash. It's a car wash company, so they are using this. So car alloy wheel protection, steam car, this they have used, and total character length of this character, how many times they use this is 115 character. There's a reason it is specifying some result, but there is no metrics defined for that, but it is only defining the what are the keywords they have utilized for the website.
So basically, I mean, the consumers or the customers who are coming across this website, so whatever what kind of keyword research they have done, that is recorded and that has been displayed as a
Yeah,
result here,
yeah,
right?
absolutely. It is like it is for our perspective, for a company perspective, as a or a SEO guy specialist perspective, you will come to know, okay, what is that keywords they used. Yeah, it has came out. Yeah, that is the only result it has defined here.
Got it. Got
But
it.
yeah,
Understood.
so only that one, nothing else. See, there
Okay.
is some interesting thing here that is called text to HTML ratio. Okay,
Mhm.
ideally, this text to HTML ratio is that your text and HTML content, your coding content, that ratio should be nothing less than should not be less than 10%. Okay, and if it's above 20% is good.
Okay.
Original content is far single most important element to search engine. Low text to HTML ratio indicates little content for the search engine to index. So we consider good practice to have text to HTML ratio at least 10%. Ideal
Okay.
can go above 20%. So in the sense, you should not be a website full of coding. It should have some content also.
Right.
If you have very less content, your website search engine for a search engine it is very difficult to index. Matlab, for index perspective also content is a key. So that's
Yeah.
the reason it is asking to encouraging to have content ratio, HTML text to HTML content ratio more than 20%. But there are various websites who are content to text ratio is 2%, 3%, 4%. And what action point you will suggest when you're such a situation? You tell me.
Mm, I mean to say like
Your content and text to HTML ratio is 4%, for example. That is very low, right? At least 10% you should be there, or above 20%, but you're 4%. What suggestion you will give to your client for his website?
It will be obviously low score only.
So what suggestion you will give to your client? Action
Suggestion I
point you
will,
will take for if your
uh,
text is ratio is very low.
so we'll just inform them a suggestion to improve the text HTML ratio.
How can they improve?
Mm, I'm actually thinking on it. Okay.
How can we see simple? How can you improve? If you have more content, right? Keyword rich
Yeah.
content inside your website,
Yes,
automatically your
yeah,
text to
yeah, yeah,
HTML
yeah,
ratio
yeah.
will improve.
Okay, okay,
So
got it.
you should plan out from good blogs for your website, good content rich blog, right keywords. So definitely your text to HTML ratio will improve, right? So that's the whole idea. You should take action there. Okay,
Mm,
and this is also a
okay.
very important point to judge as a SEO. You should know what your website is lacking content.
So can we also
Yeah.
only suggest about the blogging or any other social media? Any kind of thing we can suggest him, right?
Anything uh, on the website, please, not out of the website. I'm
Yes, yes.
telling
I
you,
mean,
in
yes,
social
yes.
media, for example, it is again a social signal indicate, which will again, okay, understood. It is also you can, but anything on the website you have to, everything on the website, you page content, as you correctly telling, yes, we can add some good blogs.
Mm.
Vlog, yes, definitely good blogs will be the right idea. And
Okay,
to add
okay.
in a website, it will improvise your HTML text to HTML ratio.
Mhm. Got it.
Hmm. So coming to, we are discussing the important points here. Keyword density is again important. As we discussed keyword density last time, right? It was
Yes.
about the number of times of keywords has been used, and how, and consistency is about how consistently your keyword has been used across your website. So what are the pages you have added keywords and what are the headings you have used. So that's what all is keyword density. So there are small keywords that is mentioned. This report has dragged like car, easy life, single word, sword tail, and car was, and this we have used 1.48 percentage. 1.48 percentage, the percentage of time, number of times. So ideally, above 2% to 2 to 3 is good. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
2 to 3% is good. So density is around 2%. That's quite okay. If anything less, then you should, for example, 0.3. So that's what is important. You should see the overall your density of your. It should be within that particular range. For example, a preferred keyword should have higher keyword density, indicating their importance. Which is your keyword, important keyword? You can identify as per your based on a business, right?
Yes.
That should be used across properly in your pages. Optimally preferred keywords should be consistently utilized in multiple essential areas of the pages. In title, meta description, your headers, everywhere heading, and your images, alt, backlink, internal links, wherever you should. The keyword density above 6% can indicate that the word or phrase is too many. So you should not anytime cross 6%. 6% is also very high. 2 to 3%, what I told. If it's your ratio, these indicators are within 2 to 3, you judge it correctly. Like these are correct. This is again high. Car is they used. Okay, understood. Car is not there. Then the business of car, so that's the reason car was. But 4.07, 2.59 services is good. This is quite okay.
Mm-hmm.
2.22. So it is selling within that particular range. You can just mention, but yeah, always mention to have long tail keywords. Frames are of not that important. Frames and flash is not that from our perspective. But just to understand, if you want to go through this, you can just go through it. It's not recommended to use frames because they can cause problems to search engine. Best to avoid
Okay.
frame. So this is again about the website, and flash is also about flash and rich primarily utilize the decorative purpose. So flash is also one of the for search engine. This particular flash pages are used. So most importantly for you is headings.
Okay.
Headings for you is important because your H1 heading, which is of highest importance, right?
Yes.
So why H1? See, for example, Click on edit with Elementor. You can use this edit with Elementor when you're doing your website.
Okay.
Use Elementor, the page builder, and please experiment this page builder from your side. Use this page builder. That's very important. This is the page builder. Whatever changes you can write here, you can update here. Okay. So it's very important that practice this whenever you have your website, right? You have your own web. You created one dummy website, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, you can use this for your practice. You can use.
Rajesh, for example, if I, when create a website and if I write a blog and everything, what is the best percentage of adding the hyperlink texts? I mean, hyperlinks. For example, if I write a content, hello,
Yeah, I'm listening. External have a link. You're talking about external or internal?
I'm, if I ask, okay, let me take about the external link only.
Okay.
For example, if I'm writing 2000 word blog, say,
Mhm.
so what is the best suggested percentage of adding hyperlink texts? I mean, hyperlinks.
See, hyperlink minimum in that entire block, 3 to 4 hyperlink required. Minimum SEO perspective, 3 to 4 is required. Minimum hyperlink you can use. At least 3 to 4 your external and 3 to 4 internal you can use in the entire block. That's enough for you. But that should be relevant to your particular blog. Unless you can't don't need to include 3 to 4 you can add. Even 2 you add, it is more than enough. It will take as SEO, but you try to add 3 to 4. That's quite good.
I mean, if it
There's
is
no percentage fixed for that. Density is fixed for your keywords. So there's no percentage, but at least as SEO, we expect at least 2 to 3 external links and 2 to 3 internal links should be there.
okay, okay, got it.
It should not be. So whenever you go to Elementor, you type this header. Click here. So there is a pro version of Elementor. There you will get a lot of features. Here it is a very less feature. We're not diverting now because we are into the mother. So header, right?
Yeah.
This is
Yes.
the heading. When you're giving heading, this is the heading. So as when this is a feature which is there here.
Mhm.
This is a basic feature. It is there. Otherwise, there are pro features. These are the features which is there for the basic Elementor. In Elementor, you can set up your images, inner section, everything you can. Header also you can write. Okay, this header. Okay, So when you are writing this header, for example, I am writing this subheader, you can select the HTML tag here.
Okay.
H1 is the highest importance, biggest one,
Okay.
and H2 will be lower, little lower than that, smaller.
Okay. It's like a
H3 is
kind
again
of
smaller
font size.
important.
Yeah.
H4 is not font size, relevance level also, importance level. Font size also and relevance both together.
Mm.
Meaning here is the how you can select your header tag.
Mm.
You go to here and just type a heading, it will come. I'm not updating it, just I shown you in the website.
Understood. Understood.
So this is important, and again, okay. So most important when you're checking your website again, you have to see this. Your header one should not be missed.
Mm-hmm.
Your header one is important header. How you can miss those higher important header? So you
Right.
should not always try to use H1, H2 in your website. H3, H4, H5, H6 is missed. That's okay, no problem. If H5, H6 headers, small headers are missing, that's not a big problem for you. H1 should not miss and H2. To make sure if this report it is coming 0, you should highlight. Telling them add header 1. Include the header 1 in the web pages to a web developer. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So coming to this doc type, this HTML5 is the latest doc type. Okay. iDoc type, HTML5 is the latest doc type. If it is in HTML5, that's fine. This is the latest doc type, not to worry about it. There's again language issues attribute. The HTML lang attributes meta tag defined. There's no meta tag defined for language. So like href lang, I told you, na, which we discussed during technical SEO. href lang, language attribute.
Yes. 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 Yes.
That is missing because this website is only have English language and they're not operating anywhere locally in India. And W3C markup, again, this particular is an error indication. Good practice to have valid HTML markup. It should ensure that search engine can read the website. So there's a lot of error here to be fixed. So, so in this term, there are 906 error, 95 warnings. So it is showing failed status for HTML markup. So here a markup validation is showing failed, and you have to immediate attention of your developer to address those error. You can fix. You can click here and you can check it out. What kind of that's important for is to mention it in the so in the report you just mention for your immediate attention of your developer to address certain things which are high technical aspect, but you can always give to your developer. Depreciated HTML element, good, no depreciated HTML elements. Actually, depreciated element is one of the more one that has been outdated when you have to construct. Depreciated elements may become obsolete for future version of HTML. So it's recommended not to use them. So we have not used any depreciated HTML element. So it is doing good. A nested HTML table, that is called table inside the website, like using nested table. And here we have not used any kind of HTML nested table. That's why it's showing good. This is important for you web analytics. Understood? Hello?
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Your website should be integrated with Google Analytics. You know that Google Analytics? Google Analytics is the tool of Google. Okay.
Can you hear me, Rajesh?
Yeah, very well.
Yeah. Please. Okay. Continue. Sorry.
No, I was just telling you your website, it is important to have this one Google Analytics integrated to your website. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So you can always use that. There's a your tracking code in Google Analytics. Whenever you add a property, there's a tracking code which need to be added to the backend of the website using
Uh-huh.
easy plugin called G Analytics. I will tell you a very easy plugin you can use in future. That plugin is known as GA Analytics.
Okay.
You see the traffic source, where the traffic is coming, what kind of audience. use this one, G Analytics. It's a good one. This one, G Analytics.
Okay. Okay.
GA Google Analytics. This is a good one. You use this 6 lakh plus install, and you can integrate the tracking code here. Simply you have to integrate it. It is very simple. And it's very important that universal analytics code you have to add. This is the one I have added.
Mm.
And you have to just save it. This tag you will get it here. So this integration is important. This is not your job, but it is important to ensure this integration happen. If it's not happened, it will reflect in the report. If it is not done by your developer, Google Analytics is not integrated by your website, then you are not able to know real-time data, right?
Yes.
So it is an imperative point. Again, see this robot.txt. This is an important file which will restrict the crawler website to crawl certain pages and in
Okay.
private confidential information. So this file is only missing here. See,
Yeah.
immediately you have to rectify. This is required the immediate developer attention to create a robot.txt file upload in the backend. This
Okay.
is that's why it is showing low score. Then you have to immediately write down this low not found, low, immediate attention. You can even highlight in red. Immediately in suggestion column you have to write down which is missing. You write, very important for you. Mention that in the bottom, robot.txt missing. Okay, then also you highlight it so that your people can immediately take action. Okay, hello.
Yeah. Can we
So
also can we
yeah.
also update in the next to the comments part, or
Yeah, that's your art. If you can do, see, next to the comment part, I understood your point. You wanted to do this one more column, right?
Yeah.
That's also fine. If it how you present your data, that's fine. I did in this way because I found it's the summary where what are the action points they need to do immediately. That's why I've done. In one place, I kept all the action points.
Okay. So all the
This is
suggestions.
how you present. That's your art. If you want to do in this one more column here and action point, then that's also one way you can do that. If you are doing it and presenting to me any website audit, you please do that. I will love to mail me. I can go through it.
Yeah.
You do it. A couple of websites, you do it yourself. You'll have a hands-on practice. You'll love it, and you can also definitely
Sure.
enjoy that. And XML sitemap is also very important, as I explained you during a technical issue. This file is very important and it should be there. So you need to understand XML sitemap is found. Definitely, whenever you submit XML sitemap, then only it will be found, right?
Correct.
So definitely it has been done. So accessible check is accessible. This website is accessible for all users, including the visually impaired, everyone. So it is accessible check is green. Mobile optimization, mobile rendering. See again, mobile usage rendering and optimization is very important. It's about the mobile page speed analysis. So this is showing low because it is finding this website not that good in a mobile. So that's why iWebCheck is rating it very low, because you can check this particular blog, you can understand. But there's something very important tool of Google.
Mm-hmm.
You have heard that AMP. AMP,
AMP.
accelerated mobile pages.
Okay.
AMP has been developed by Google and other AMP for WordPress, whatever. See, AMP is very, very popular. This is known as accelerated mobile pages. It's an open source HTML framework developed by AMP open source project. It's originally created by Google, competitor to Facebook. AMP optimized for mobile web browsing, intended to help web pages load faster in mobile phone. AMP, you should ensure there is a plugin also, interesting plugin called AMP. Okay.
Okay.
In your website, you have to ensure you have to integrate a plugin called AMP. That is to enhance your mobile web page speed.
I got it.
So AMP is called on accelerated mobile pages.
That pages.
You remember that because this one way AMP implementation is important for website to enhance the performance. Okay. AMP.
Hmm.
Officially for Google, this is the installed one. This is the one AMP, official AMP plugin.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Another is AMP for WP. These two both are good. You can install.
Okay.
So this is important, and yeah, understood. You're also going little far. Time is going fast because you have other commitments. Anyway, we'll wind up now. Mobile experiences. There's a tool I told you, right, in Google tool that is called Google Mobile Friendly Test. Remember?
Yeah.
You copy this URL. You can paste it. You can test the URL. Don't worry, I'll send you the recording of the class.
Yes,
I'll share with you.
it's
This
actually
one is completely about SEO audit. So,
I forgot to like ask you this
yeah.
this thing about so this class has been recorded. So how come like I can get these recordings?
Yeah, don't worry. Everything is there in my laptop. I'll small page. I'll upload it and share. And this one is important SEO audit. I'll immediately give. Don't worry. And you understood this tool you can use to analyze the
Mobile
mobile
friendly.
page. Okay. Yes. Mobile is page is mobile friendly, right?
Yeah.
So that's important for us to analyze, and you can put on your inference, your conclusions on that part. You can write down your page is mobile friendly in the mobile experience part also. Mobile friendliness, and again you can cross check. See, again it is showing. There's some other issues. There is again showing page is not mobile friendly. Maybe
Why this is like giving a kind of thing now?
see, page can difficult to use in mobile device. So this is the report it is giving. So we can cross. You can view the details about why the report is saying partially loaded. These are the errors coming in the script. Then you can take out this entire report, copy this URL, entire report, send it to your developer to scrutinize the each and every pages. What are the script error, what are the style error, what are the errors coming, coding errors coming. So let him check. And 27 page source issue could not be. Why the page source issue should not uploaded? This entire report is there in depth. So you did not to consume your time here as a digital marketer. Your entire idea is to communicate to your team and ask them fix that immediately. Your team of developer will be there, so immediately you have to escalate it. If you don't escalate the entire report, just copy the entire report and give it to them here. Let them do and let them confirm you back. Okay.
Okay.
And what do you mean by favicon?
Favicon. Actually, we have come across this terminology.
Yeah, favicon is a root directory. You can see this one, Moj M, this M.
Yeah.
And my website, these are called favicon root, the site icons. Okay.
Got it.
Site icon. This is available. So still, but the sizes there's an issue in the terms of resolution. That's the reason it's telling. Favicon is important because the resolution could have been, it is very small bulk still. Custom 404 is what is created by your developer. It's very important your developer should create 404 pages, and that custom 404 page should be there in any website to give a better experience to the user. And also even search bar also it prefers having. So this is not there. You have to command your developer to create a custom 404 error page.
Okay.
Yeah. This is also validation error. There's a lot of validation errors, CSS errors. So there's a coding errors which is there in the website. We need to immediately highlight to developer. Okay, this
What is
otherwise.
about this printability?
Yeah, printability is the same thing. Like when you're able to print the page of a particular website, like Control P, you click, and if
So
the
that
printer,
that command has to be done by the developer in the back end of the website, right?
yeah,
Because
yeah.
it
Printer friendly
watching
CSS, yeah. That
the
particular is not located. That should be in the backend only. That particular web page should be print friendly.
okay.
Uh, Domain age, you know, right?
Yes.
Age of the domain. When this particular domain was found, how many years old? Found
Yes.
3 years old. So again, domain expiration is when this particular domain is getting expired. This
Oh,
information are important because even sometime what happened, we don't know their domain is getting expired within 5 months, 3 months. We should know. We should be aware about that.
so in order that they
Renew it.
are renewing them.
Yeah, you can renew that also, right?
Yeah.
So total links. This is important. This is order internal links and external links you have. So that's what is going. 30% internal link. They have all internal links only. Hardly 4%. Four extent is 10% is only 30 internal link, and that is 77% of that. Though the mix is 30 to 70 30 75 or 77 plus 23. So this much they have the link. So what kind of links they have given? About it is showing high because they use internal external both. That is showing high, but you can give a remark what particular score it is given. 30, you can give this remark. There was 39 link, out of the 12 was duplicate link. There are 12 links which are of same particular, going to the same particular URL, redirect to same URL. So that's why it is saying duplicate. Broken links is again important, as you can also check by brokenlinkcheck.com, and even it's showing 2 broken link found. This is something dead links, and ideally there should not be any broken links. If the broken link is there, you can they can cross check by using brokenlinkcheck.com. Your developer can cross check, and he can fix those links. And if it's a WordPress website, you can also use this broken link check. What I give shown you, that particular plugin, right? That
Yeah.
plugin also you can use that. I have used that plugin, right, for broken link
Yes.
last time. This is a good one.
Yeah. This one. Yeah. Broken link checker. It's already installed.
So IP canonicalization is about your IP canonicalization will redirect to ideally no your site IP does not redirect to Ethernet. So this is something, if not that URL canonicalization is very important. This is what we discuss. You are correct. Both the site, whatever you redirect to the same particular page, that means your rel is equal to canonical is active. That's the reason it is the attribute is available in your web page. That's the reason your URL canonicalization happening. Your particular URL redirect to the same particular page. The web page speed, you have to use the tool. Which tool you have to use for page speed? This score you can write. Google page speed is 40. This is a Google score. Google page speed score 45%. You can use GT Matrix. Which one? GT?
GT matrix for to check the speed of that.
Yeah. Use that GT Matrix and copy that URL. Paste it here. Paste it here. Analyze. It will analyze. This particular report is very important for you to address any speed things. You have to fix it for your website. You have to make sure you have to report it and explain it to your developer that these are the pages, why this loading page is split, where you need to scrutinize maybe the size, page speed size, your images sizes are very high, or maybe your where the website is lagging. So there's a speed performance result. See, it is 6 seconds, right?
Yes.
6.3. It is needs improvement. So you need to again write. It is a anything above 6 seconds is need improvement. 3 to 4, 4, 5, 6 is medium. Below 3 is quite okay. Entire report also you want to paste it, you can just paste this URL, copy this and paste it here,
Okay.
and make it 6.3 seconds. Spam score, safe browsing, yes, and yep. Okay. So these are again for other parameter. You can also mention Google page speed score is 45. Google also given low score, 45%. HTTPS, this is about the secured server, right?
No. Yes.
If you have a SSL certificate, it will show secured. It is also high score given because these people have SSL certificate. Safe
Yep.
browsing, again, iWebcheck has mentioned it is a safe website to browse. Spam backlist, again, there is a good because spammer directory is not, this is not backlisted, this website. So definitely this is a email obfuscation is nothing but the plain text used in the website. So this is also recommend to us to not to use this plain text. In scripted text, you have to use Java, HTML in text. But they have used plain text in the website. That's fine. It is saying this prevent email address from being automatically harvested from spam bots. So that's the reason you should not use any plain text. But ideally, website they use in the scripted format, in a custom coding format. Only you have to use this particular website address. So this is that's why it is showing. Directory browsing is showing yes. And what else is there? Server signature. See, server signature. This is not required. This one, this information, registrant.
So what is basically about a server signature actually?
Yeah. So this server signature should not be on because see, what is that? There is hacking. Everything happen whenever. So that's the reason it is talking about that aspect. Ki server signature. This is a completely related to the web server only. But attacker. So generally, this particular thing should be also. But it is showing low score because maybe the attackers can utilize server signature version information in their advantage to recommend to disable it. So it should be disabled. So server signature should not be on any time because attacker can hack your website. So ideally it should be disabled mode. Maybe this website it is enabled somewhere. So that's the reason it's showing it is not server signature is in low security, low secure. That's why it's in low. If it is disabled, that's good. If server signature should not be on, it should be
Okay.
disabled.
So ideally, so it should be disabled in order to
For
have a
hackers.
less risk of hacking.
Hacking, yeah, absolutely.
Got it.
Phishing or hacking. Once you do this auditing, then you have to check see backlink again. You have to check. Backlink is related to off-page SEO. Again, for checking the backlinks, I have shown you the tools which will very good for you to cross-check. Few of them is good for you to cross-check again, like SEO review tools you can use. This is good.
Can
Otherwise,
you just go to
majestic.com also
the
you can
tab
use.
once parameters?
See, which one?
The second one parameters. Parameters. No. In the Excel sheet only. I'm asking once.
This is backlinks. Backlinks related to off-page SEO.
No. I'm asking about the down we have web audit, website parameters, TDM tools. I just want to go to the parameters.
This is the in-depth explanation of this each and everything. I have kept one extra framework for anyone to
Okay.
understand this.
Okay.
Extra.
Got
This is,
it.
I am explaining you, but you can go through that later.
So
So
basically,
backlinks, yeah. Tell me.
basically we have like close to 45 checks. Sorry.
Yes.
In the
And
for-
why iWebcheck? It is very organized. iWebcheck. Still, backlinks is one extra thing you can cross check. As I told you, you can go to any other tools like majestic.com. You can check the backlinks, or you can go even to this one. You can go to the site SEO. Okay, well, let us go to one of the site, small SEO review tools.
Okay.
Okay, we'll go to SEO review tools and paste the URL here. Yeah, and you can just go down. I'm not robo and perform check. SEO review tool backlink checker. So only 302 backlinks are there. Okay, some improvement is there. Last time that it was showing so much around 292. Some 10, I think, no? They improved some
Yes.
backlink. They added some more backlinks to the website. So it's a good improvement. Some backlinks they added for the website. Okay, they're doing some off-page SEO activity. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So this is the overall report. So you have given some suggestions, improvement, and you have wrote down the rate. So entire this is all about the SEO audit. But I want you to practice SEO audit. You have to take couple of website of your choice. Maybe your choice anything. You can do SEO audit and find out where this website is lagging. You use web check, use other parameters. Try to find out. Use this and try to suggest something. At least couple of website audit I want from you. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
So
sure,
please do
sure.
it, and this is all about SEO audit, and it's format already shared to you. This entire format I think.
Yes, yes, yes. I received an email.
Go through it and add one Excel here and copy the format here
Mhm.
and paste it here and just do your audit. The new page, new form, new Excel, new sheet. Okay. Okay.
Okay, sure.
All right. Thank you so much, and I hopefully this has helped a lot SEO audit, and it is one of the most important subject of.
But
SEO.
actually, it's a really interesting part because
Yeah.
where previously when I was working for Google process in for that NBS and other process called Octane,
Yeah.
so I was into the I was doing the audit section only.
Yeah.
I mean, basically, the people who have an agents who have performed their tasks. So we, as being auditor, we used to do all the checks, audit checks actually.
Right.
So I'm actually related to few parameters, not all the things, but because
Here
these.
you got the comprehensive parameter. I'm sure no, it might have helped you a lot.
Yes, yes, yes. So this is in depth and original pattern. What actually the audit about the website. We actually have we used to do as a process kind of thing. It's that is of course it is related, but it is
Yeah,
an
absolutely. It's
outsourcing.
in depth and it has a lot of parameters and
Yeah,
a lot of checkpoints which you need to check, and it is very
yeah.
comprehensive audit, SEO audit.
Honestly, like this,